Hi everyone, Catherine here from Inky Fingered Cat. Despite the fact that I tidied my room only 2 days ago, this appears to be a complete disaster zone again. I mean, is it just me? There is a bit of method to this madness. Okay, you'll have seen from the thumbnail already, I found the 100 pattern paper challenge via other people's YouTubes. I couldn't name an individual because I saw it on quite a few people's. So I went and investigated. And I've put myself together a pack of, it's just over 100 because I kind of lost count. So I'll put a few extras in just in case. And I thought I'd share with you what I've got and explain. So the idea is you pull aside 100 papers, or you try to use 100 papers in the year. They give you different prompts on the Facebook group. I don't know that they'll all become videos. I don't know that that'll happen, because I probably will try and create some packs from this for scrapbooking that then I might just take to the crop. So for example, those ones won't be done on video. But yeah, they give you kind of prompts every week. So the first week you're literally just pulling the 100 papers. If that's the way that you want to do it. Other people do it just by keeping track of, these are the papers I've used. I've gone with a massively eclectic mix of papers. I've tried not to double up. There might be the odd where it's a double-sided and I had got both of them, so therefore I'm not counting it as doubling up. I've gone with basically anything I'd got loose first, and then pads that I'd already cut into. I'm taking a single one of any of those sheets. So over on the right hand side now, I've got another mess that I need to sort out, which is all the ones where they were doubles. So yeah, that's my plan. Then I took a couple of kits that I'd got where there was some papers left in them, and then I've got two things that are brand new that I haven't even opened. So the first one is this one, which is a Christmas one, and the other one is a Simple Stories, I want to say. Yeah, Simple Stories, the Tea Garden. I bought the papers. I've got some stickers and stuff like that are over on my pile on the right hand side that I need to sort out. But yeah, so I went through 3 of the 12 by 12 stacking stores, which have got bits of papers ferreted away. Anywhere they weren't complete pieces of paper, they've gone onto the right hand side pile. Anywhere they were duplicates, where it wasn't double-sided, I've gone onto the right hand side, and anything that was like stickers or anything else has gone onto the right hand side. So that's my pile to sort later. And now I'm going to pop you in the overhead and just show you the just slightly over 100 pieces of paper that we have got here. Okay, we'll start. I think the Christmas ones are all towards the top, so yeah. So this was the Modern Christmas Suite of papers that I bought from Stampin' Up, which I still absolutely adore. I just adored them a little bit too much to even cut into them for last year's Christmas. To be honest, I bought them a little bit late, and most of my Christmas projects were kind of already planned or already ready or whatever, so yeah. So we've got quite a few of those. These are all double-sided, so you can see that that's the same as that on the other side. And basically black, white and gold themed. So how many pages is that? Should we try and do a count as we go along? No, I'll forget. Okay, so those, and what I'm doing is I'm just using one stack and store box, and that is going to be my collection of the papers I'm using this year. Now these ones are what I've got left of complete sheets of the Kingston Crafts, because I used a lot of that last year. So not a huge amount left, just those. There is one extra complete sheet over here, and that's it. So not too bad. I didn't do too bad with that. So I'm putting the Christmas ones at the bottom because I am. Don't know why I'm putting those at the bottom, just am. Okay. Then we've got some, this one's a very, very glittery. It's kind of that encapsulated glitter. so it looks like glittered embossing or something. I think this, I've got a duplicate, right, well that one goes to one side because I did put extras in. So I've got 3 left from this pack. This one doesn't have the glitter, but this one clearly does. But yeah, so I've got 3 of those left. They're going in. Right, I think this came from the summer kit for Kingston Crafts. So I have a few pieces of this left. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? This might not be summer. This is everyday, I think. No, this is the everyday paper pack from Kingston Crafts. Yeah, I think that's those. I had got a few extras of those, so they've gone onto the other pile. And then this is also Kingston Crafts. This is the summer kit. Yeah. So the summer kit, I'd only got the 4 pieces left. Kingston Crafts are double-sided, but what they do is they have the larger print on the other side. So that's better for kind of scrapbooking usually. But you have the other side, so you can do that for card making. This is the Kingston Crafts Rainbow Kit, which you can see I absolutely loved because I've only got 4 pieces of that left. 2, and again, double-sided. Okay, this is the Simple Stories Tea Garden paper pack. It came, have I still got the packaging here? Well, here we go. I haven't got the packaging as such, but it comes, oh there you go, there's the front sheet of the packaging. So it was the Collector's Essential Kit, and it came with the stickers, some chipboard and some little die cut pieces. Okay, so, but we've got the complete set of this. So this is 12 papers that are double-sided. Some of them are like cut aparts, like the tags. It's cut apart on both sides, but I decided to just stick them in anyway because it's all part of the same kit. Yeah, I've had this for a while. I bought this from Hey Little Magpie at the crop, and then I've just never got around to doing anything with it. So that needed to go in. Okay, I think the rest of them though are all totally single sheets that are just probably ancient, and I won't necessarily know where I've got them from, so I have no idea where that's from, and I have no idea how I'm going to use a page that's all about American states when I've never even been to America. Never mind. This is what is it, 49er Market from Birdsong. So it's a cut apart, but it's also patterned on the other side, and I love that pattern. I didn't buy it for the pattern, bought it for the cut apart. Okay, and you can see I counted this 50 sheets because I did this bit last night. Okay, this definitely has got some companion sheets. Don't know why they're not together anymore. Also got some Kingston Crafts in here. Okay, well, we'll come across it at some point. But this was that Expressions in ink from Stampin' Up that I loved. Another Stampin' Up one. Zero idea where I got that from. That one. This is Kingston Crafts. This is their summer paper pad. Yeah, summer paper pad. I've got quite a bit of this left on the pile on the right hand side actually. But yeah, so I've probably got one of most of the sheets that were in there because it's such a big pack. This is Crafter's Companion, and this was a paper pad that I was gifted. I've used quite a bit of it, and I'm intending to use some of it for, I've already cut it for, what's it called, my pattern paper challenge that I do at the beginning of the month. So for a Kendra's card challenge. So I've already taken 6 sheets of this, cut into them, I'm taking some other sheets of it, or the rest of the sheets, to do some fussy cutting. But this is one of each of the sheets that's left. I actually think I put 2 of this one in for a reason, not this one, the next one. Yeah, I put 2 of this one in for a reason, because that to me is a single sheet, but it would look lovely if you fussy cut that element out and added it layered on top. So I purposefully, I think that's the only one there I've got 2 of a particular paper. But yes, that is, yeah, all of those Crafters Companion papers. Couldn't tell you what the name of the paper was. I'm desperately looking to see, have I still got it here, the front cover? I don't think. It might be in the pile on the right hand side, that's why I can't see it. Oh, this was a speciality cardstock from Stampin' Up, which has got embossing already on it. Really pretty. I'm not sure how I'll use that. That one might have to be a card making one. We'll see. These were berry themed papers from Stampin' Up. I think it was called Berry Blessings. This, I'm pretty confident we've seen a paper that looks very similar to that already. This and this, I think, were from the same kit. Yeah, it looks like they were, because the colour matches perfectly, and I'm pretty sure that's Calypso Coral. This is again Stampin' Up. Most of these will probably be Stampin' Up now. Ooh, so found quite a few of these papers, and I was like, why have I never used these papers? And you'll see over here to the right, I've kept one out with my trusty scissors, because I am going to do fussy cutting, because I love fussy cutting these sorts of things out and using them on cards or papers or on layouts. So really helpful black and white one. Yep. I don't know. There we go. This is that Expressions in Ink. I said I know that there was some companion papers somewhere. Let's see if I can just dig that back out again so I can put them together. You know when you just like, can't remember how long ago that was. I said that it was a little while ago. It was towards the beginning of this half. There it is. Yeah, I've just realised that is a repeat of that one. So I am keeping both in because it is double-sided with a different pattern. But yeah, they're the 3 Expressions in Ink. So anyone who is counting now is probably really confused because I've moved them around again. These are Paper Mania ones. Really good sort of neutrals. Bit rusticy, bit masculine looking. Another Stampin' Up. Oh, another one of those rusticy ones. These are definitely Stampin' Up. Look at that, that's fab. Do I remember what any of these things were? No. There we go. Oh, that was clearly a Stampin' Up one. This one clearly isn't because it's single-sided. And that's a cardstock, which is interesting. And a interesting letter one, which I'm not quite sure how I'll use. So there we go. That is my stack of 100 different papers. My intention is to get through them throughout the year. I don't know how many of these videos will be, how many of these projects will be videos, but I'll keep you posted as to how I'm getting on throughout the year. Probably every couple of months, we'll just dip in and see how far through this paper pack are we. So you can see, probably, looking and seeing at my own camera, it's about half of one of these 12 on Stack and Stores is how much is in it. Now, the other thing that I did whilst I was doing all that sorting was I also sorted out all of my 12 by 12 cardstock and popped it all into here. I say all, I've still got quite a bit, but it's more than will fit in this, in my Kingston Crafts pastels cardstock, but that's in its own box at the moment, so I'm going to stick to that being as it is. There were a few bits of speciality cardstock I also grabbed as I was going through, so I'm just going to pull those out to the side. Let's That's all vellum. These are foiled cardstocks. Let's just put all those to one side. Right. And we'll put the plain white on the top. Okay, so got quite a lot of cardstock there, but at least it's all in one place. And then, as I say, I also found some speciality ones. These are laser cut pieces from the Kingston Crafts kits. I've got some shimmery vellum, and then I've got a load of foiled cardstock, which is just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I did have a bit of an organise as I was going through. What I now need to do is obviously sort out that massive pile that is over to the right hand side that's got scrap bits in it, and it's got stickers and duplicate sheets, and they're going to have to go into another box. They're going to have to go into that third box for me to just work through. Wish me luck on this journey. I'm sure I'll do all right. I don't know if I'll do all 100. That seems like an insane amount. But I think with prompts to help me and also a weekly scrapbook kind of project, although that's not going to say I'm not going to buy new stuff, because I absolutely will. But with a weekly scrapbook project, some of my card making stuff, I might do a few more Kendra's Card Challenge stuff. That might happen this year, in addition to the ones that I'd already planned, because I can't count those as being used because they're all over and already cut out. So I've still got 7 months. No, I've still got 9 months. Let me count back now. I've got 7 months of the Kendra's Card Challenge pattern paper things to do, so they'll probably come out of that 100. I'll probably find a way of using those. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. I hope you're having a good day. I'm off to do some fun stuff with my daughter this afternoon in Manchester. My husband unfortunately is working today. So yeah, that's me for today. Probably now going to sort out that massive pile on the right hand side, and then maybe go get myself ready to go out of the house. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to see future videos. And yeah, that's all I need to say. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.